What's up, everyone? Welcome to a special Friday night stream slash vlog. I just got back from vacation in Philadelphia for a week. A lot has happened during the course of this week regarding just gaming in general, regarding my schedule that's changing, regarding my setup and things that are going to happen. We have a lot to talk about in this video. I have a list that I'm going to go through. We're going to talk about things including all the videos I uploaded this week with the scheduled uploader, what went wrong halfway through the week because of this, false copyright claims and shit that happened on my Fallout playthrough, how it negatively affects how you see that playthrough, and my plans for the future with that playthrough. In addition, the fact that I still have some of those videos left, I have not made them live yet, and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with those. We're going to talk a little bit about my schedule changing around, that I'm going to be playing Metro Last Light a little bit earlier than expected because John Rambo can't make it on Saturday, but that doesn't mean that he won't be coming this week, and I'm going to explain all that. We're going to have a huge, disgusting belch right in the middle of a sentence. We're going to actually talk about how my headphones broke last week for my direct capture and streaming gameplay, but we're going to talk about some new ones that I ordered, whether or not they're here, some interesting news on that. We're also going to talk about a situation going on with the Machinima app, which I'm kind of disappointed about. And there's a reason why there's a special video that they want me to make, but I can't make it yet. And I'm going to explain all that in this vlog. We're also going to talk about the new YouTube OneChannel layout that supposedly, it's rumored, is going to actually be going live within the next 2 weeks. And you will be forced to use it, and how it's going to negatively affect everyone who uploads videos to YouTube, and most people aren't aware of this yet, so I want to explain this to everyone because it's going to be a major drop in revenue and views for everyone, not me or anyone that's just partnered. Even anyone who just makes videos on YouTube for fun, you're going to be negatively affected, and I want to tell you why. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about Nintendo's latest flub, is it's not bad enough that they made a system that sucks, that's outdated, that's about to become a relic, a system that really has no games coming out for it, announced for it. Now they've just completely spit in the face of the fans, and we're going to talk about that because it's a huge controversy this week. It's been all over the gaming news, and I really want to address it and really talk about my honest feelings about it. Alright. So let's get started. So anyway, this week I was in Philadelphia on vacation starting on Monday, and I just got back not even 2 hours ago to here in Connecticut. And so much stuff happened when I was there. I just can't believe that, like, so much stuff is going on this week when I was away. Just for 5 days. It wasn't even like a full week. 5 days, all this stuff happening in the gaming world that we really need to talk about. But let's do a quick recap of what I did gaming-wise this week, because I was in Philadelphia not being able to play any games or do any new streams, and the bullshit that happened on YouTube that completely boned over my plans of doing scheduled uploads and screwed up the Fallout 3 playthrough for everyone. And of course, I already apologized in advance before I went on vacation, saying that I fully expected something was going to go wrong. I was 100% correct, and I apologize for anyone who was really looking forward to the Fallout playthrough and all of a sudden noticed that the videos were uploading in this weird order and 12 at a time they were showing up and everything was fucked up. It really is a mess, and there's not much that I can do about it besides apologize and say that I've fixed it as much as I can and that the rest of the playthrough should be correct. Okay, so what happened? What's the deal? What's the skinny on what happened with the Fallout playthrough? Well, this week, when I was fully anticipating I would be in Philadelphia for the full week, and I knew I would not be able to play any new games or schedule any uploads or anything like that, on Sunday night, I scheduled a full week's worth of content to upload over the course of the next 2 days to YouTube, and I scheduled it out with YouTube's scheduled uploader that it would show up in certain increments so that it wouldn't flood everyone's inbox, and so that everyone would be able to think it's kind of the same as me just being home. And so what I had done is, I believe for that Monday, I had, if I remember correctly, it was the last batch of Injustice multiplayer videos, then it was the continuation of Uncharted Drake's Fortune, and it was the Star Trek co-op playthrough. And then on Tuesday it was going to be some more Battle Block Theater, the conclusion of Star Trek, more Uncharted. Wednesday was supposed to be Doritos Crash Course, the final 4 videos of that, Doritos Crash Course 2 co-op gameplay, and then the beginning of Fallout 3, the first 12 videos, which, by the way, those actually did go up properly, and people did really enjoy those a lot, and then the conclusion of Uncharted. All that went up fine. But where everything went wrong was Thursday and Friday. Because here's what happened. As I was uploading the Thursday and Friday footage of my Fallout 3 playthrough, YouTube took it upon itself to do its automated content match. Now, that doesn't mean that someone owns a song or owns a game and they saw my playthrough and said, Phil's doing this and if that's a copyright violation, get him. Because if they did, that would have been a copyright strike against my DSP Gaming account. That's not what happened. What happens is there's this certain groups of music and certain groups of media and copyrighted stuff that gets loaded into YouTube's automated system. And it searches all your videos that you've uploaded and finds these snippets of things that it thinks could be copyright violations, and it flags them. And what it does, it basically disables any ads or anything that I had on those videos, and it tries to put ads for a third-party company on there. So incidentally, what happened with my Fallout 3 playthrough is that after part 12, I turned on the radio. What a fucking blunder that was. And I guess I kind of lucked out way back in 2008 when I did my first playthrough of the game back on my Dark Side Phil original YouTube channel, because I didn't use the radio back then. I was actually just playing the game, and I didn't even realize that you could turn on the radio. Again, this was back before I was really into it. I was just a hobby. It wasn't like me doing full playthroughs and stuff. I think Fallout 3 was like kind of officially my first full playthrough of a game, and I never turned on the radio. Well, this playthrough I did, and I'm going to say, number one, I think it's awesome because you hear people like Three Dog or you hear the president on Enclave Radio who are talking, and that adds to the content of the game. But number two, the music is awesome. Some of this old-time music really is a cool kind of a feeling for the gameplay. And also, let's face it, outside of that, there's no other music or anything going on in the game, so it could be kind of silent if you don't use the radio. Well, I did this, the thing is, I played Fallout 3 4 streams last week. So I have like 60 videos of this game saved up. Out of that, I'd say maybe a dozen have the radio playing. Well, YouTube in all its wisdom uses its automated system to tell me a game from 2008 that I have copyright matches, and therefore they're going to disable my ads on those videos, and they are going to enable ads for third-party companies on those videos. But that's not even the half of it. What ends up happening is I have all these videos queued for upload. Because like I said, I'm not here. I queued them up Sunday night. On Monday, I was in Philadelphia, and these actual Fallout videos were uploading on Tuesday. Well, it screws up the entire upload queue, okay? It takes away the names of the videos, it takes away my description that I had set up, and it takes away the tags. So if I hadn't noticed that this was happening and put the stop to it, come, you know, when those videos went live, you would have had all generic bullshit, no tags, nothing. It would have been a hideous mess. In addition, it deletes all the scheduled upload information. So those videos are now set to private, have no names, no tags, no descriptions, and are never going to go live unless I manually do it. So if you get a copyright flag on, you know, any video, even from the automated system, it completely fucks up your uploading. So what the fuck was YouTube thinking? Oh, there's a possible copyright issue with one of the videos that this guy's uploading. Completely fuck over all his uploads. What were they thinking? What kind of a system is this? What kind of a system does that? So, literally hours worth of work destroyed by YouTube. I was in my hotel room fucking for 2 hours, 3 hours when I'm supposed to be on vacation. Oh, I have to manually name 50 videos. I have to manually put descriptions and manually tag them, and now I have to set them up for proper, you know, going live. And by the way, once a video is uploaded and saved and set to private, you can't schedule it anymore. So I had to manually start setting videos from private to public at certain periods of time. So here's what happened. Unfortunately, I was selecting, oh, I'll select 12 videos and make them go live. Well, guess what YouTube would do? They would go live and they would publish to people's subscription boxes, all of my subscribers. But the problem was, it didn't do it in fucking order. So it would be like, oh, parts 42, 43, 44, 45, 32, 33, 34, 35. So now you don't even get to see the playthrough in order. And I hate to say it, I do hate to say it, but the average YouTube user is not well versed enough in YouTube to know that, oh, well, Phil probably put it in the playlist in order. I'll just watch the playlist. They don't do that. They go to their sub box and they click manually on each video. And I know that's ridiculous, but that's the bottom line. A lot of YouTube users don't learn enough about YouTube to know that playlists exist and that they work. So people just weren't watching the videos. They were going to my YouTube channel, and the things were all showing out of order. And it was funny because it would be like, oh, parts 32, 33, 34, and 35 all have really good maxed out views. You know, they max out at those 300 views and then they lock because they were in order in the last four. But ports in the 40s showed up before them, so no one watched them because no one even knew that they existed. And I'm like, oh, yay, like, Mamma Mia, give me a break. Are you serious? And yeah, it was just a complete clusterfuck mess this week because of fucking YouTube. And it's completely stupid, okay? Okay. So, here's the deal. Right now, I have I think it's like up to 46 or 48 Fallout 3 videos that are live on DSP Gaming, and they're in a playlist that's correct. So if you actually go to the playlist right now and just press play, you can watch the playthrough in order. I know you can't do that on your own subscriptions page. I know you can't do that on my channel. You have to actually do it from the playlist. And I apologize for that. That's YouTube. YouTube sucking my fucking taint, basically. Alright? Okay. So, that's the deal with Fallout. Now, I actually have another, I believe it's another 11 Fallout 3 videos that are saved up that I have not uploaded. Well, I don't want to say uploaded. I have uploaded them, but they're still set to private. I never made them public because there was such a mess with all these videos being in the wrong order. I want people to have a chance to try to watch them. So, my plan is that I'm going to, over the next couple of days, probably release a few new Fallout videos a day. And when I say that, maybe like 5 or 6 for the next 2 days so that I can balance it out with other content that I'm uploading. And speaking of which, I guess now we can get into that. There was a change in plans. There has been a change in plans. Originally, John Rambo was actually going to be here tomorrow, and we were going to do a new episode of Smart Guys, our wrestling commentary show. And we were also going to simulate the Extreme Rules pay-per-view matches right here live on stream on Twitch, and also saved and uploaded to YouTube like we usually do. Well, unfortunately, here's what happened. Last week, John Rambo came over on Friday so we could do co-op gameplay, and we did, and we enjoyed it. And that was because on Saturday he was planning to film these critical scenes of Schnozman and Hole Punch, which he's been waiting like forever to film. He's had nothing but problems with the series, trying to get locations settled, trying to get actors to show up. And I feel real bad for the guy because I had the same kind of situations with Project 7, but we didn't have anywhere near as many problems as he's been having with Schnozman and Hole Punch. So, what happens last Saturday? Torrential fucking downpours in Connecticut. So again, he can't film the scenes that he wants to film for his show. So it's kind of bullshit. It's really annoying. And so this week he all of a sudden gets word that the actor who was supposed to come last Saturday but didn't because of the torrential downpours may be able to come tomorrow. So I said, you know what, John? I completely understand, all right? Yes, the pay-per-view simulations probably would have done better views-wise on the stream and on YouTube if we could get them on before the pay-per-view actually happens. But you've been working on this series so hard for so long, and I feel for you, and I know exactly what you're going through. You do what you got to do. I think it's more important if you can get these scenes shot, just do it. So that's what we're going with. Tomorrow, John will be busy with Schnozman a Hole Punch. We've rearranged our schedule. He's not able to come over on Sunday, but he's probably going to be here on Monday. So we will still be doing the Extreme Rules pay-per-view sims. We will still be, having those matches on stream and on DSP Gaming. It's just going to be Monday instead of Saturday. And again, apologize for that, but that's life. And I'd rather have John, work on his series and get it done rather than just have it wait even longer, okay? So, that's the deal. Now, what does that mean? That means that tomorrow I'm free. So that means that today I went and got Metro Last Light. Now, immediately I just picked up the game. Oh my God, what does that say in the corner? Uh-oh, everyone. Everyone knows that the PC version is the superior version, you motherfucker. Why'd you buy it for Xbox 360? There's a reason why I got it for Xbox 360. There's a very good reason. It's because I don't have a headset right now that will work with my PC, okay? Why don't I have a headset that will work with my PC? Because my Turtle Beach headset died last week. So if I were to do it on PC, I wouldn't be able to actually have headphones and hear surround sound. So now a lot of people are probably saying, well, I don't understand that. What about the replacements that you ordered, yada, yada, yada? Well, I did order replacements. I've ordered 2 brands of replacements. Because at this point, I'm so fucking frustrated with Turtle Beach that I do want to try another product line. Now, I just want to let everyone know, Turtle Beach did contact me this week. They did give me full RMA information. So they are going to take back these Earforce X7 headphones and are going to test them and give me a replacement if they really are busted, which obviously they are. However, that could take a month. In fact, they even said, oh, it's going to take us 2 to 3 weeks to review them once we get them, and then we may send you a replacement. And in addition, which I really didn't appreciate, they said, by the way, we're not providing any shipping materials whatsoever for this return, so you go buy a fucking box and packing materials yourself and make sure that it gets to us. To which I'm like, that's an RMA process? No, you should have a box pre-made, sent to me. I put it in the box, I slap your label on it, and I mail it out. Now I have to find a fucking box to put it in to return your headphones. But there's good news. The good news is one of my sets of headphones did actually arrive. Haha! The Triton Pro Plus True 5.1 surround headset. It is the red version. That's right, they're kind of orangish red. They did arrive. However, these only work with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 out of the box. They do not work with the PC out of the box. So that's what I mean. If I'm going to play Metro Last Light tomorrow, I wouldn't be able to use these. And I think that's bullshit. And the other thing is, there's an adapter that you can buy that this will work with PC. It's completely back-ordered. It's been back-ordered like forever. So I don't know if it's even possible for these to even work with the PC. It's complete nonsense in my opinion. But I'm going to see if maybe I can get these to work on PC eventually. But right now, I'm going to have to focus on what I have. Right now, I have this, and it works with console. So I did get Metro Last Light on the Xbox 360. So I went and got it. So what does this mean? This means that tomorrow, starting tomorrow, we're going to have an unboxing of Metro Last Light. It is the limited edition that apparently has free DLC content. And there is additional content that I got for pre-ordering at GameStop. So we're going to look at all that tomorrow. That's going to be here on the King of Hate. Well, I don't want to say here because you might not be watching this on the King of Hate vlogs. But that'll be uploaded to the King of Hate vlogs. Okay? Then the playthrough will begin. Now, I don't want to promise anyone a time because right now I am, tired from travel. I'm going to try to sleep in a little bit. But more than likely, I'll be starting playing by my usual time, which is anywhere between 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see what happens. So it's going to be tomorrow 2 streams of Metro Last Light. That's right. I'm going to be doing one earlier on in the day and one later in the day. And those videos will be saved as well, direct capture, for upload to YouTube. Now, here's the cool thing. Here's the really cool news that I think people are going to enjoy. I now know that YouTube schedule uploads do work as long as you don't get copyright issues with your videos. And I haven't had any copyright issues with my videos in years. It's like literally been years. All of a sudden this happens with Fallout 3. It's bullshit. So, what I'm going to be doing is, for example, probably tomorrow I'll be recording hours of footage, like 5 hours or so of gameplay, if not more. Now, obviously, I don't want to upload all that at once. Do you really want to see 45 videos of Metro Last Light tomorrow on DSP Gaming? Probably not. You probably won't have enough time to watch all of them, and people will probably complain that I'm flooding their inbox. So more than likely what I will do is I will upload maybe, 15 videos, 20. We'll see how many people really want tomorrow. And then maybe I'll pair that with making another 5 or 6 of my Fallout 3 playthrough videos live and adding those to the playlist. So we'll have a solid day of uploading on DSP Gaming, but if you're available to watch streams tomorrow, it's going to be a smorgasbord marathon for you. You're going to definitely want to watch here on Twitch because Metro Last Light is going to have 2 streams here on, on Saturday. Now, Sunday. On Sunday, same thing. I'll be playing more Metro Last Light. It'll probably be less gameplay than Saturday because on Sunday I'm actually going to be going to dinner with my parents, and that always takes up a big chunk of my day. So there will be multiple streams of Metro Last Light. Just going to be less gameplay on Sunday. However, the playthrough will continue on DSP Gaming, and again, probably my final batch of Fallout 3 videos will also go live. Okay. Now, in addition to that, I may or may not be playing some Injustice in the next few days. I haven't played the game now. I haven't played the game since Lobo was released, the Lobo DLC. And that was a week and a half ago, so honestly, I really like Injustice. I am fiending to play it a little bit. So there's a possibility that maybe Sunday or Monday, one of the streams will be Injustice, okay? So just so everyone knows, I'm not promising that, but I know a lot of people love my Injustice gameplay. They want to see more on stream and also on YouTube, and that may be coming, okay? People are saying Batgirl comes out on Tuesday. Are you serious? Is that true? Is Batgirl really coming out on Tuesday? That's crazy fast. I did actually buy... Yeah, people are saying that. Phil, Batgirl comes out on Tuesday. Wow, I didn't know that, so thank you for telling me that. What that means then is that basically I will be balancing that in at some point this week. There's 2 new releases to Tuesday then. There's Resident Evil Revelations, which I'll be starting, plus I guess that Batgirl DLC. So probably that's what I'll be doing. I'll be playing both of those on Tuesday. On stream and uploading to YouTube as well. So, alright, I'm glad people told me that. Okay, so Metro headphones are attacking me. Metro Last Light will be starting tomorrow, continuing Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday, as I said, Resident Evil Revelations and Batgirl. So it's going to be a jam-packed week full of all brand new content. Finally a week where I'm not playing old games because there's enough new games to fill the week. Hallelujah. Okay. Alright, I already explained to everyone about the headphone situation, that I did get my replacements. However, so now you might be saying, alright, so how am I going to get those Turtle Beach headphones back to Turtle Beach? Well, there is some good news here. This set of Tritons, or however you say it, actually came with a box from Amazon that it looks like they may actually, the Turtle Beach may fit right in it, and if that's the case, I'm just going to use that box to mail those off and hopefully get that off. Get that off. That sounds sexual. Hopefully get those out of here this week at some point. So Turtle Beach ones will be en route back. Tritons I'll be using over the next few days with Metro Last Light. I've actually got a set of Astro A40s also on the way. They're coming this week. So now we're going to have a real comparison, a triple threat between these 3 sets of headphones, and I'll be able to tell you which ones are the best. Okay. Alright, so there's a couple other things that we can talk about. I've been mentioning over the past month, by now it's been a month, I've been talking about it, that number one, the Machinima app launched on the Xbox 360, and that I was a top partner and that my content was going to be featured on there. Number two, I actually received something in the mail that's really neat that Machinima sent to me as a part of this promotion. They wanted me to do a special unboxing video and use that video to help promote the Machinima app. And that's great. However, guess what? They promised me that a week and a half ago, on May 7th, that I would be on that app and that my content would be featured. As of right now, because I actually checked before I even started this video, I'm still not on there, okay? They did not come through on their promise. It's absolutely ridiculous that a company would tell me to promote something. They even had me create a special video to promote the app, and I made it and sent it to them right on time that I was supposed to, and they've not come through on their promise. Now they're telling me, oh, there's delays, we didn't realize it would take this long. Great, then why did you tell me to promote this app and tell everyone that my content would be on there on May 7th? Why did you send me something that I'm going to make an unboxing video to promote it if I'm not on there? It makes no fucking sense. And it's annoying to me because I feel bad now that I've been telling everyone for weeks that I would be on there, and it's just a stupid mess. I'll be honest, it's very unprofessional. It really is. To have people who are your top people promoting something and then you don't follow through on it. And let me give you a little hint on something. A lot of people want to know why I never played Hawken, okay? They want to know, Phil, you saw it at E3, you played it, you said you liked it, and you promoted it for a little bit, and then you never really talked about it again. Why didn't you play Hawken? I'm going to tell you why I didn't play Hawken. It's because there was another promotional thing with Machinima where they wanted all of us to be talking about Hawken and playing it as the beta was released. Well, guess what? Every time that a beta was supposed to be released, it didn't work. they would say, oh, the beta's coming out on this day, and you should play it and make gameplay videos and show everyone Hawking. And I would log in, and they would say, sorry, doesn't work today. Oh, servers crashed, doesn't work. So every time that I had an opportunity to play it, it never worked. Now, later on, it eventually did work, but at that point, I was so busy with other stuff, I wasn't going to drop everything I was doing to play Hawking, okay? So it was absolutely a ridiculously handled mess. It was very sloppy. And eventually, I just lost interest. I was like, how many times are you going to tease me and tell me that I can play Hawking on this day at this time, and then it doesn't work? I'm just not, I don't care anymore. I have other things to do. So I moved on. I never played Hawking. Guess what? Now the same thing with the Machinima app. Oh, it's going to work now. Nope, sorry, it doesn't work. It'll work later. Oh, tell them May 7th. Nope, sorry, it doesn't work. It's like, how many times can you give me this and then take it back? I just don't care anymore. So is it good if my stuff eventually does show up on the Machinima app? Of course it is. Especially because they actually said I will get credit for those views on those videos. Unlike if you watch my videos through the YouTube app, I don't get paid for those. So am I happy that there's another medium people can watch my content through? Absolutely. But what's the point of me ever talking about it if I have no idea if it'll ever go live? Okay? In fact, now this coming week, I need to write an email to Machinima again. Gee, Machinima, is my content ever going to be on there? Because you told me, they actually told me that this coming week is when they wanted me to film and publish this unboxing video. And there's no point in me doing that if my content isn't on the app yet. And right now, no one is. And that's the other thing I do want to say. It's not that it's just me getting screwed. I don't want my fans getting upset about that and thinking that I'm getting screwed over. It's not just me. No Machinima partners have been added to the Machinima app. And we're talking the big guys like SSOHPKC. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Tobuscus, Toby Turner, his gaming channel. None of them were ever added. So why would you tell everyone to promote it if you just had no control over the process? It's a horrendous business practice. Obviously, there's something broken there. And this is coming from someone who does continuous improvement work. I'm actually certified to map out a process, a business process, and improve it. I would love to see their process for this because it has to be fucking horrendous, okay? Okay. So, sorry about that. I had to vent on that. I had to vent. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about, because this is a big issue. This is a huge issue for anyone who uses YouTube and uploads videos. It does not matter whatsoever if your channel is partnered, okay? If you just care about your videos getting views on YouTube, I want to warn everyone. The rumor, the very strong rumor, is that within the next 2 weeks, by the end of May, YouTube will be forcing everyone to change their channel to the new OneChannel layout. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, consider yourself lucky, okay? This new OneChannel layout, why they call it OneChannel, here's their reasoning. They realize that mobile devices like cell phones, iPads, touchscreen tablets, laptops, they're all being used increasingly more. In fact, they've actually found, they did research, and found that approximately 30% of the traffic that goes to YouTube is on a mobile device. So that's about 1/3 of their business is on mobile devices. So what they're doing is they're creating a new channel layout that will basically supposedly display the same no matter what device you're on. I guess what a lot of people have been complaining about is that on mobile devices you have to go to the mobile version of YouTube, and it kind of sucks. It's very limited. You can't do a lot on it. It's hard to find stuff. It's nothing like the actual desktop version of YouTube that has all these features and everything in it, so you can easily find playlists. You can easily go to your channels of your favorite YouTubers. So they designed this new channel layout that's going to display slightly differently depending on what device you're using. However, you're still going to see the same thing on every device. There's one problem with this. It looks like shit. It literally is a white fucking page with one picture. That's right, one banner. No longer are there going to be channel backgrounds. No longer is there going to be any creativity or any kind of artistic design whatsoever with YouTube channels. All you're going to have is one banner that you put on your channel, and a portion of that banner will show up on mobile devices, a larger portion will show up on desktop PCs, and then for people who watch YouTube on their TV, who the fuck watches YouTube through their TV without another device connected? I don't know, but there's going to be an extra large banner that people can see, okay? So this is their brainchild idea. This is the biggest thing they've come up with. Now, here's the thing that's the funniest part about all of this. So this new one-channel layout is going to completely make everyone's page look like a white blank page. It's going to look boring as hell. All you get is a banner. And the reason they're doing this is because 30% of their business, the views that they get is from mobile devices. But guess what? They never fucking fix the ads on the website to work on all mobile devices. So anyone right now who uses a BlackBerry, anyone who uses an Android, anyone who uses an iPad, anyone who uses these mobile devices that they're completely changing their business for, they don't make any money on it. So they focus their entire business on a third of their viewer base who they don't make any money on. This is like business 101. Anyone who knows anything about fucking business knows you don't spend all of your time and efforts catering to people who don't pay you money. What the fuck are they thinking? They're complete assholes, okay? Now, it's just like, okay. Anyway, why is this a big concern, okay? This is the thing. Why is this a big concern for you and me, okay? Well, for everyone. Here's why. First of all, YouTube has completely taken away the autoplay feature on your channel. Let me repeat that. YouTube has completely taken away the autoplay feature on your channel. That means that when someone visits your channel in the future, it's no longer going to automatically play the video that you want them to see. So let's just think about this. Over the course of a day, a couple thousand people may watch my channel. All right, for smaller YouTubers, maybe a few people visit your channel, but still, people will go to your channel. Oh, here's the video you want them to see. It would automatically play, and you would get credit for a view. Gone. YouTube removed it. It's done. Why? Someone tell me why. Was it annoying that the video that you felt was the most entertaining video or the most recent video that you wanted a person who's visiting your channel to see doesn't autoplay? Like, what is the purpose of that? So what does this do? It means that for the common person, you will not get those bonus views. And I hate to say it, but for me personally, being that I have been tracking my views and everything over the past several years on YouTube, a big chunk of the views you get on a daily basis are from people just visiting your channel and that video auto-playing. You have just lost all those views. They're gone. So as soon as the one-channel layout launches, immediately you will have a drop in views, and if you're a YouTube partner who makes money off of the ads on those videos and those views, gone. Immediately gone. YouTube doesn't care about you. All they care about is their stupid ideas, and they think they know better than you, so fuck you, fuck the user and the uploader, fuck all of you, we're taking away autoplay. That's change number one, okay? Now, here's the other thing. Some people may be saying, well, I don't understand because I just went to, I don't know, iJustine's channel, and iJustine is on the new format, okay? And I can actually see, uh-oh. Is everything okay with the stream, everybody? Hold on a second. I think we had a blip in the stream, but I think we're fine now. It looks like there was a little blip at some point where the stream like conked out, but it looks like it's fine now. Sorry about that. Alright. You might be saying, why is it that I have gone to people who have adopted this new channel format and I'm seeing a video autoplaying, okay? That's not the same as what autoplay used to be. What you're seeing is a video that's a special video that you are now going to have to be forced to make, by the way. I just want everyone to know that. If you have a YouTube channel you upload videos to, you're going to be forced to make this video. They call it your channel trailer, okay? What it's supposed to be is a video where you explain to everyone what your channel is about, and this video will only show up if that person is not subscribed to your channel. So only in the case that someone is just discovering you for the first time and has not subbed, when they go to your channel, they're going to see this trailer auto-playing, okay? So you might be saying, all right, well, that's a good trade-off. All right, maybe my subscribers I won't get credit for their views when they go to my channel and a video auto-plays, but at least I'll be getting some extra views and extra credit for these ones for my channel trailer, right? Okay, maybe. But check this out. I did some research on it. And those trailers, those channel trailers that are going to autoplay when people who are newcomers to your channel show up or people who just never sub to your channel show up, don't have ads enabled on them. Okay? They don't show ads. Even if it is claimed, even if you've enabled ads on it, when people come to your channel and that plays, no ads. So if you're a YouTube partner, if your channel is partnered through a third-party network like I am through Machinima, you will not get credit. You will not get credit for those video views. So even though you'll get the views, they're worthless. So you're going to make me make a channel trailer that's worthless. Okay? What the fuck? Now, let me clarify because I did test this. If you click on the video directly, that channel trailer, and it opens up in a new tab or a new window, then it displays ads. But it will not display ads on your channel as it autoplays. So, what the fuck are these idiots at YouTube thinking? Like, how stupid can you be? On day one, when they force everyone to go to the one channel layout, you're going to see everyone's view counts dip significantly, and you're going to see everyone's ad revenue dip significantly. So whether or not you're partnered on YouTube, you're fucked. When one channel launches, you're fucked. Less views, less money for you. Wow, this is a great business practice to adopt to accommodate only people who 1/3 of the business are viewing on mobile devices, and we don't even have fucking ads enabled on those devices anyway. What is going on with Google and YouTube? Like, who is in charge making these calls? How do they not know? Anyone who uses YouTube on a daily basis would understand how batshit fucking insane this new YouTube one channel layout is. What is going on? And I would love someone to answer. They won't because they have no customer support. They have no way to contact them about anything. When my ad revenue and everything goes down, I can't complain because they're fucking idiots. They don't have a business that's interactive with both the user or the content creator. They don't give a shit because they think they know better than everyone else. It's this high and mighty attitude. Oh, we're the creative people. We're the people who make all the fun ideas, so we know better than you, and any change that we have will force down your fucking throat, regardless of the fact that every single time YouTube forces a channel layout change, they get overwhelmingly bad, negative feedback saying we don't like the changes that you've instituted, you've taken away too many features that were useful, and you're negatively affecting everyone on YouTube. They don't care. They do not care about you. I fucking hate Google. I do. I hate them, okay? Even though they're my lifeblood, they're the reason why I was able to have a hobby of gaming on the internet. They're one of the worst business models I've ever fucking seen in my life. Coming from a business major, a finance major, again, someone who does continuous improvement work, who has completely revamped business processes and made them more efficient, their business is batshit insane. The only reason that YouTube is still in business is because they have the most money to throw at server space, and they let you upload unlimited amounts of videos for free in HD quality. It's the only fucking reason that they're still number one, okay? It's absolutely ridiculous. So, alright. I'm done talking about that. I just want to warn everyone. When the new one channel layout launches, everyone will be negatively affected. People should seriously, like right now, spread the word. Because I haven't spoken about it that much. Because I was somehow in some pipe dream hoping that eventually I wouldn't be forced into it. But now it seems like it's becoming common knowledge that it's coming. So spread the word, let everyone know this is coming. It's going to be a bad thing, but you have to get ready. You have to make that stupid banner. That's right, you have to make a banner for your channel or else your channel will look white with nothing, okay? You need to make a channel trailer and have it ready, because if you don't, that day when it goes to one channel, you'll be fucked. No one will be seeing that. You won't even have anyone know what the hell's going on. So just a preemptive warning to everyone, spread the word about the one channel coming soon. Ugh. Alright, and now, finally, we're going to talk about the big one, the elephant in the room. I'm actually going to hold on to my little buddy here that I got at the Philadelphia Zoo to look at him so I could smile and say, he's cute, wow, put me in a good mood. Well, forget that, because now we're going to talk about Nintendo, alright? Nintendo. What happened to Nintendo? What happened to Nintendo? Okay, seriously. They were like the biggest. They were number one. They were They were in sync with the fans. They were in sync with what everyone wanted. And they just went off the rails, man. Like this past decade, I don't know what happened with shift in management or whatever. They just don't know what to do anymore as a gaming company. And they're really seriously heading towards the way where they're just not going to be able to make gaming hardware anymore because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So it's not bad enough that right now the Wii U is a humongous, tremendous, ginormous flop. And anyone who says, "Oh no, you're jumping the gun, Phil," to say that, you have to have more faith, and because we know that it'll turn around, and blah, blah, blah. All right, all I'm going to say is this. It's not just me saying it. It's the business world. Finally, we have numbers, sales numbers, for last year and the almost entire first full half now of 2013. It's official. The Wii U is the worst selling Nintendo console in fucking history, except for the Virtual Boy. Let me correct that. When it comes to real consoles, so I'm talking NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, the GameCube, the Wii, and now the Wii U, it's the worst selling. No one wants it. It's not selling at all, okay? I'm not making this up. Business numbers, like there's hard evidence in the business world that the Wii U is not selling. As soon as that PlayStation 4 got announced a couple months back, that was it. It was like no one had a reason to buy a Wii U anymore. And the fact is that, okay, yes, Nintendo will be putting out great first-party games. When? They haven't announced any of them. They said there's going to be a remake of, what was it? Wind Waker, an HD remake. No information on release yet. We haven't even seen any videos of it yet. They said there's going to be a new Mario Kart, there's going to be this and that, but we have no solid info, so no one's buying the Wii U. So basically, I think Nintendo is in a situation where they don't know what the fuck they're going to do. They released a console that's supposed to be a next generation console, that's actually a current generation console, and come just a few months when the PlayStation 4 and the new Xbox come out, it's going to be a last generation console, and no one's going to fucking want it. So a huge failure on Nintendo's part. Just use that as a preface to the conversation we're about to have. If you're not aware, this week it was announced publicly, okay, by Nintendo, that I'm gonna try to say this in a way that it makes sense. Nintendo had a press release where they said that as of a few months ago, they legally registered all of their games, first-party games, with YouTube, okay? What they're basically saying is that they feel that anyone who plays their games and makes a video of it and uploads it to YouTube, that they are owed money for that, okay? They're owed money because I recorded New Super Mario Bros. U and uploaded that to YouTube. Now, wait a minute here. Didn't I pay you for the game? Didn't I already pay you? So you already got paid for the game. Someone then went home, played the game, put in their own effort, their hard work, their commentary, created a completely different product from just the bare bones software of the game, then took the effort to upload it and promote it on a third-party website, made some money off of ads on it, and now Nintendo wants a cut. Okay? This is unprecedented. Never before has a game publisher done this. So this is basically YouTube or Nintendo saying, we want money off of your work. Okay? Now, let's talk about this, because years ago we had the same situation when it came to SOPA and PIPA and these laws that were really threatening to censor the internet too much because they were too broad. And at that time there was this open discussion about Let's Plays and video game playthroughs, and everyone said, gee, are they legal? Are they protected under fair use? Are they not protected under fair use? Is a Let's Play a transformative work? Or is it actually you using copyrighted content and therefore it shouldn't be allowed? We had this huge debate about it years ago, okay? And after months of debate, legal people, like lawyers, came out and said, listen, it's this simple. Video games are a medium different from any other copyrighted medium, because anything else, a movie, a song, okay, any of these things, they're not able to be transformed. okay? How can I explain this? When you watch a movie, regardless of if you're doing commentary over it, like Mystery Science Theater 3000 does, you're not changing the movie. The movie is the movie. And so if you are showing someone the entire movie, you basically spoiled the movie. Someone who watches you do commentary over a movie is probably not going to go watch that movie or buy that movie because they already saw it. You've spoiled it, basically. A video game, the vast majority of video games are interactive, meaning what's happening on the screen is because you're controlling it. Now, yes, the actual number of situations and hypotheticals that can happen in a video game playthrough are limited to what is created by the software and the programmers. However, the way that you go about it is your own individual way. And also, your commentary added to that is at least an argument enough to say that this is a transformative work. Let's put it this way. If you were to take the game code, and I just threw my game by accident, the game code of Metro Last Light, and you were to rip the game code off the disc after buying it, and you were to upload that to the internet, that could be 100% considered copyright infringement. 100%. However, if you're doing a video game playthrough, because what you're creating on screen is part of your input, and if you weren't there on the other end, okay, controlling it, and it would never happen, that could be a legal precedent set to say that video games are different from movies and from music, and they are a transformative work. Let's Plays are a transformative work. So this is where we kind of left it 2 years ago with Sopa and Pippa. We said, there's no legal precedent, but we think that Let's Plays and playthroughs should be protected under, you know, fair use law and as a transformative work, okay? Now, it never went to court. No game company ever stepped up and said, no, this is bullshit, we don't want people playing our games on YouTube or on Twitch TV or whatever. And so, you know, no one ever really talked about it after Sopa and Pippa got shot down in 2012. It kind of became a moot point. Okay, everyone went back to business as usual. Now, all of a sudden, it's now coming back to bite us in the ass because Nintendo has been the first major game publisher to take it upon themselves to think that they somehow legally own the videos that you put up of their game, even though you had your own interactivity with it. That's the reason why the videos were able to be created in addition to your own commentary. Now, some people may be saying, well, what about Mystery Science Theater 3000? This is what a lot of people have brought up as their argument. Mystery Science Theater 3000 is a show where this guy and his puppets, you know, it's a bunch of characters, talk and do commentary over old sci-fi and other horror and shitty movies. And people have been saying, well, they've always been able to do it, so why can they do it, but you can't do it with video games? That makes no sense. Well, there's some truth to this. Mystery Science Theater 3000 uses movies that are called, I believe it's called fair domain or common domain. Forgive me for not remembering the exact terminology because I did research this 2 years ago. Basically, there's some movies that after a certain number of years, if the copyright isn't renewed on them, they become public property. And so that's why they actually use such horrible, shitty movies from the past. These are movies that were so bad, no one ever even bothered to renew the copyright, and so they're basically public property. Anyone can use them. Now, you may wonder, gee, what does Mystery Science Theater 3000 ever use common, newer movies? That's because those movies actually have current copyrights on them. And so what they've actually done, one of the guys who was involved with that show now does something called riff tracks on the internet. And I don't know if you ever heard of this. What they do is they sit and they watch a movie, a new movie, like, I don't know, The Dark Knight Rises. And they do commentary to the movie, but they separate the commentary. It's just audio only. And what they do is they sell you the commentary over the internet for like $1, and then you press play on that, on the movie, and also on the commentary, and you listen to them simultaneously. That way, they're not violating copyright law because they're not doing anything with the movie. They're just giving you an additional audio file to play while you actually watch the movie. So that's how they get around it. That's why you don't see Mystery Science Theater 3000 playing new movies, okay? However, keep in mind that movies, again, they're not interactive. You have absolutely no creative control over what happens in a movie that's already printed and done. That's not the case with video games. And really what I think is going to happen is eventually this is going to go to court. And the argument here is going to be video games as art. Is a video game playthrough considered a violation of copyright of a game publisher and or game developer, or is it considered a transformative work of art because the actual person who's playing the game has to add his or her own control and gameplay to it in addition to commentary, and does that make it something different that's protected under fair use law? The problem is it's never gone to court, and so what Nintendo just did by laying the smacketh down and basically saying to YouTube, anything that you find that's a newer Nintendo game we want to take the ad revenue from, YouTube really has no way to say no. They're like, well, it's never gone to court. We don't want to go to court for it. This is the first company that's ever asked us to do this. I guess we just have to do it so we don't get sued. Now, what could happen is people could actually come together. Like, I'm serious. Now, Machinima, GameStation, any of these big companies who have been partnering people to do video game playthroughs and have been making ad revenue off of it, in addition to the actual people like themselves, like me, again, Toby Games, Total Biscuit, SSOHPKC, anyone who does commentary over video games at all could come together and we could do a lawsuit. And we could sue Nintendo and say, we finally want this to go to court, and, we want an answer. The problem is, it's a slippery slope. Because what if this happens, it goes to court, and all of a sudden there's a ruling by some judge, some stodgy-ass judge, who doesn't understand actually what a video game playthrough even is. Maybe he doesn't even understand how you create gameplay by playing the game. He doesn't understand how they're an interactive medium, and he just makes a ruling, and now that's the ruling until there's an appeal, and it could be caught up in court for years, but you could have a ruling that could fuck over everyone on the internet who does Let's Plays, okay? So this is an insanely bad thing that Nintendo did this, and it is probably the worst thing they possibly could have done for their image right now. Like, you already made a system that no one wants. You made a system with a gimmick controller that no one likes. It's a system that's about to be outdated. No one's buying it. And now you spit in the face of the people who are doing Let's Plays, giving you free promotion of your games, and you say you want us to take money from them. Like, what? What person on Nintendo is making these calls? It's the dumbest thing ever. Like, you're already losing money. Now make something that will make people not want to play your games anymore. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And the bottom line is, here's the thing. I have a Wii U sitting right here. It's been collecting dust since November. I have not played a game on the Wii U. I take that back. I played Lego City Undercover, and it wasn't a very good game, and people weren't liking the footage regardless. So, it's gonna fucking sit there until there's a reason to play it. What's the next game? Pikmin 3? Is that a system seller? No. So the Wii U still isn't going to sell. When are these first-party games coming out? And then when they come out, you're telling me now I can't even possibly play them on Twitch and or on YouTube. And it's like, what the fuck? What is my motive to ever buy anything for a Nintendo system again? I mean, there are people out there. What about that guy Nintendo Capri Sun who plays Nintendo games? Like, that's his gimmick. He likes to play Nintendo games on YouTube. There are people who exclusively do that. Nintendo just shat in your mouth. Nintendo just said, we want your money now, so fuck you. And then you just fucking took a big dookie dump on your face. And you're fucked if that was your little niche or your gimmick that you played Nintendo games. And I'll be honest, I have been affected. Only one video so far. I lucked out. Skyward Sword, Zelda Skyward Sword Part 1 got a content match from Nintendo. I have disputed it, and Nintendo gets a month to basically counteract that dispute claim. Now, I've heard that there are people, I guess there's this kid named Zach Scott, and there's a bunch of other people who exclusively do Nintendo, who their entire channels have been flagged. So, that's a bad thing. And what I'm thinking is that eventually YouTube's automated system is going to get around to it and start auto-flagging everyone who's uploaded Nintendo content. So I'm curious to see for myself what happens with Zelda Skyward Sword Part 1 if Nintendo just lets it go after a month, or if they don't and they fight it. And I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't know. This is horrible. This is not a good thing. Seriously, this is just, it's the beginning of a slippery slope. Because number one, what's to stop another company to now step up and say, oh, that's right, look, Nintendo did it, and YouTube didn't have the balls to stand up to them. I really doubt that the gamers or the partnership companies will stand up and do anything about it. Our turn to try to get a cut of this pie. And so now you're going to have, what's to stop EA? Of all the people, EA. You know, the one who gets the worst rep, the one who was voted the worst business of the year yet again. What's to stop them from saying all of our games from now on are off limits? You know? I don't know. The other thing here is it's a slippery slope, not only just for that, but for any company whatsoever for that you use their product. So, let's say, well, okay, well, if you can't play a video game and make a video of it, because that's copyrighted content, well, what about, you know, me standing here and I just, I held this up. I held up Metro Last Light. Well, guess what? This image is copyrighted, so I can't make this video. So now, none of your experiences in your life are yours anymore. Oh, you went to a concert and you did a quick snippet of a video, copyright flag, you're done. Oh, you went to a basketball game and you made a video of the crowd, nope, the NBA Knicks own that crowd. You're done. Copyright. It's like, what? Like, at what point do we draw the line and say that it's obvious that our current copyright laws are not updated to how things have become? The world has now become this interactive place where everyone's blogging and vlogging and videotaping everything they do, and they're sharing it to the world on sites like Flickr, like YouTube, like Facebook. It's become an interactive thing. But current copyright law is not defined well enough to answer questions about these things. So what's to stop corporations to basically say they own you? I'm wearing a Nautica shirt. Nautica just said that they own this video because I'm wearing a Nautica logo on my shirt. Now, this is free promotion for Nautica, but with current copyright law and the way that they're basically saying this, they could do that. They could flag this video and say, oh, no, we own that. You're wearing a Nautica shirt. You're done. You see how preposterous this is? You see what I'm saying? Where do we draw the line and say that corporations don't fucking own our lives? And that's really the innate issue here. No, I played a video game. I created that playthrough with my own skill, my own gameplay, my own commentary. Nintendo didn't fucking do that. I did. I put in the work. I created the video. I used whatever technology, a camera, direct capture, to create the video. I did the effort to upload the video to YouTube. Fuck you, Nintendo. You didn't do jack shit. You created the software, but I put in the skill. This is not all you. You don't get all the fucking revenue if there's an ad on that video when I upload it. Who the fuck are you to say that you own me? And that's literally what Nintendo is saying. We own you. We own you because you touched a piece of our software. Fuck them. Seriously. Like, I don't see why people don't suddenly just fucking unplug their Wii U's and put them in the fucking trash can. Because that's really, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Unplug it. You don't even deserve my fucking electricity. You don't. Yeah? You fucking own me? Fuck you. Because that's where it fucking belongs, in the fucking trash. When a company tells you that they're more important than you and they own you, that's what you fucking do with them. Fuck the Wii U and fuck Nintendo. That thing doesn't deserve to get a fucking volt of my electricity right now because Nintendo is a bunch of fucking assholes. So fuck you, Nintendo. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You need to grow the fuck up and understand that your entire fucking fan base, you just screwed them and they literally are just gonna fucking do this. Who's gonna buy a Nintendo game now when you basically said we own our customers? Oh. Okay, well, I've raved and I've ranted and I've now got it off my chest. It's uncertain whether or not I'll ever fucking play another game on this fucking thing. The bottom line, though, is it's not going to affect me too much anyway, considering there's nothing fucking coming out for it that I would want to play. What game is coming out for this stupid piece of shit that's about to be outdated in a few months anyway? You know what I mean? What a waste of time and money to buy a fucking Wii U now. Assholes. Alright, so anyway, now what I'd like to do is very shortly Oh my god. Take a very short break, and I'm going to come back and we'll do Q&A in the chat. I see that I've got over 700 people on the stream right now, which is pretty awesome for just a stream like this. But I'll take some Q&A from people. I'll answer some questions, and and that'll be it for the night because I'm losing my voice from ranting so much. So let me get another quick drink here, and we'll be right back.